Hello everyone, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Today I felt called to take a look at the energy surrounding Tucker Carlson, who is, if you're unfamiliar, someone that is in the media and broadcasting and has been someone that is the more of like a truth seeker, I would say. Now, whether or not there's more that lies beneath is possible. There could be a deeper web there, right? But I do feel as though the energy surrounding him is one that does like to search for answers, search for clarity, and find the truth of the matter. Find what lies beneath the depths of the surface layer crap, okay? And I felt pulled to this specifically because he recently came out and did say, approximately, I believe it was about a year ago, don't quote me on that there was an incident that happened where he feels he was attacked by something in his sleep, okay? Something, I'm going to say the word demonic or unholy. I'm hearing unholy. Look at that coming out as I'm saying that. The death card right there, something that left claw marks on him. Now, I resonated with this in a deeper level because I also had a similar situation. However, my situation happened years ago, over 20 years ago now. That being said, though, it did impact me in a way where I've never forgotten it. It feels like it's something that has always stayed with me, and it feels as though it's something that really, it feels like it happened yesterday. It's one of those things that stays with you and provokes an element of fear, which I think was the point, possibly. There's more to be discovered, revolving these circumstances, be it sleep paralysis, be it some sort of hypnosis, be it a dream, a nightmare. Let's search for deeper clarity, I guess is what I want to say. So thank you for letting me get that all out. I'm going to do a deeper dive here, but I just want to say this is for entertainment purposes only. Please always do your own due diligence and research and come to your own conclusions about things. I'm not trying to ever force a belief structure or perspective on anyone. I am just trying to be a psychic detective fact finder here to help use the tarot to guide us in the light, help us on our journey, and help us uncover. I'm really being pulled to, in this card, the light portion there. It's really pulling me in. If you can see that part, I've never been so laser focused on what lies ahead and trying to uncover what lies ahead. Interesting. Okay, now that I've had all this come out, and I did, the first card when I was getting in his energy was this. I do feel like it reawakened him, and he did say this, to rediscovering his faith. So I do feel the incident did help push him or help him rediscover or help him pursue faith and what that means for him moving forward. Now, in regards to the incident that occurred, occurred, I have the faith card. Yes, it brought him back to his faith. This brought him back to his faith. So this incident caused him to really reflect and go within and brought him back to his faith. This feels extremely heavy. If I feel it very heavy, and look at that. I have the same type of card. See this? Look at that. Focusing on the light, moving forward, like really focusing on what it is that you're trying to move towards, the light at the end of the tunnel, focusing on the light, focusing on the days to come, focusing on the future. There's some element here of really being focused about the future moving forward. Now, the heaviness I feel in my head, it's giving me a headache almost in the back of it. I keep feeling it. It's like a weight. It's like I'm trying to carry around a weight in my head. So it feels very heavy. I'm just trying to process through as to why I'm getting this heaviness. And I feel like I just want to push on my eye. It's really heavy in the headspace. Look at that. I have the eye popping out. So there's something that's trying to cause him to not see clearly, it feels, because I have moon energy along with that. So I do feel something was trying to pull him under. Something was trying to disrupt his path, but I feel like it had the adverse response with Spirit of the Angel coming out. I feel like it might have had the adverse response, or it backfired. The goal backfired. All right, let me try to seek further clarity, please. Guidance moving forward. And the energy is so strong with this. I apologize if I'm kind of all over the place, but I felt really called to do this reading. So I know that there's a message that's meant to get out. I also feel connected to it because I've gone through a similar circumstance. Now, I was not left with any type of marks on my body. I was not left with any type of claw markings, I believe he had said. So he feels as though he was attacked during the nighttime hours and was left with claw marks, if I'm remembering correctly. This is interesting. I'm feeling pulled to the claws there as I'm saying claw marks. I feel pulled to like the claws, like, and this is 5 of Wands energy. This is showing conflict or some sort of altercation, okay? All right, let me get further clarity from a different deck to try to pinpoint what it was that attacked him. Let's do that. Let's ask what attacked him. I have the same energy, 5 of Spears, but it's 5 of Wands. So something, and now I have the moon coming out. Something during the night hours attacked him. So I do feel as though he's not making this up. I have the Death card coming out, and I'm pretty sure I had the Death card, yes. So I had the Death card here, and now I have the Death card again. But I have that this has caused him to go to the light. This has caused him to go to the light, or to seek the light, or to seek understanding is what I'm being pulled to. This has caused him to seek understanding and clarity moving forward. And it's caused him to take action against wrongdoings or deceitfulness. I want to get further clarification on this 7 of Swords energy, but it's showing him taking action against wrongdoings or deceitfulness. And I do feel as though it's important that he takes this action to bring the light. I have multiple cards showing me, like, take this action to bring the light. Yeah, to step up, Emperor energy, and to bring the light. And if you can see, there's a lantern being held here, moving forward, like bringing the light forward. Bringing the light forward. What is the light? It feels like clarity. But let me get further guidance on that. I get another card showing me light. So I'm asking, what is the light? And then I see the spark there, the fire there. So I have confirmation. He's bringing the light. What? This card wants to come out too. So he's bringing the light. Any further guidance, any further clarity, any further guidance, any further clarity in a pursuit. So there's words on all of these. I think this reignited the spark within him to take a deeper reflection for the pursuit of diving deeper, diving to new depths for self-awareness, to no longer be distracted by things that were not serving a higher self or a higher purpose, and to return to I'm hearing faith. So I don't know if he had a faith or belief structure and he lost touch with it over time, and now this caused this to kind of go back in. But it's what I'm feeling pulled to. There's some sort of allowing himself to rediscover his roots. Allowing himself to rediscover his roots. I feel pulled to that specifically. And then let's get another deck and take a look at what it was that, this deck right here. Show me energy. Show me energy. Energy, please, for what attacked him. Show me the energy for what attacked him. Here it is, like, showing the Seven of Wands, energy, death. 3 times it came out now. Three times. For the same question. And him having to defend himself. Let's try one other deck. Let's try another deck and see. Guidance, please. Guidance, please. Guidance, please. Further clarification for what attacked him. I have the 10 of Candles. And then I have the 5 of Candles coming out. And it's that same, wow, I'm looking at the imagery here. This is really pulling me in. Let me see if I get anything further that comes out. There's some element of having to bring forth justice, because I have it here, and oh my God, there, look at death is underneath justice. Having to bring forth, woo, I almost dropped a deck, 1 minute. Having to bring forth justice, but what I'm seeing here is choking, this choking energy. And this is very interpretive of the incident that happened to me, of feeling as being like choked or held down and not having control to be able to move. Holy crap, this was underneath this. It's just speaking to me of like the upside down and feeling of no control. It's the 2 of Candles, feeling stuck, feeling like no escape, feeling held upside down. And then I have the 10 of Candles and justice. There's some element of him. I'm going to get further clarity on justice, but then I had death come out again. So this is showing it. I'm asking what's attacking him, and it's showing me death multiple times. So let me see if I can, oh, you know what? I do have another deck that might be able to bring forth more clarity on specifically, like, is this a fear of death? Is this his own fear of death? Is this death itself? Is this death itself, like, I'm feeling like Grim Reaper? I'm feeling like Grim Reaper. Do I have a card, that a deck that shows that? This card wants to come out, which is the Fool, but I feel pulled to like the Devil and the Angel on each side there. I'm going to put this here. Let me just see. I feel this heaviness in my head. It won't go away. All right, let me see. And it's not normal for me, the heaviness that's related to the reading here. I don't know if it's this deck or the other deck, so let me see. Further clarification on this death card, please. Further clarification. I get Judgment. So there's Karma Review, Judgment coming out. I want to put that with the Justice card, but it it feels like there's still time to make amends for your actions, or there's still time. There's something here about there's still time. And then look at, doesn't that look kind of Grim Reaper like in that? But it's bringing clarity, truth, awareness. It's making him reflect on a bigger picture. Him reflect on a bigger picture. And allowing a new beginning to emerge. Allowing a new beginning to emerge. Just taking charge. Stepping up. Pushing past this nightmare. Pushing past this nightmare. I'm actually hearing pushing past this nightmare. And allowing a new beginning to come in. Allowing a new beginning to come in. Spirit of the light. The light. He brings the... Taking the light, moving forward. Awakening new dawn. New beginning coming in. And then it's on the bottom of the deck too with a new chapter. Looking in the book. Looking in the book. And in the interview that I watched, I think that this led him to pick up like a Bible, read it, and try to find his own understanding and what he's trying to put pieces together moving forward, right? And to help him moving forward on his soul journey, soul path. All right, let me just see. Is there anything else from this deck that wants to come out? I have Spirit of, and look at that. I have the Death card coming out, and it's the Grim Reaper. So, praying. I'm being pulled to the praying hands. It's led him back to prayer. This has led him back to prayer. So, death visited him. Death got a hold of him. And I think that caused him to return back to prayer, return back to the scales, justice, some sort of karma, but also justice, and wanting to feel balanced moving forward, wanting to rediscover his faith, or at least give that an option, at least give that, and at least investigate that, and not just, I don't know if I think it caused him even to feel like he might have overlooked faith and not given it the credit it deserves, and been more, oh gosh, in disbelief or disillusionment in some way. And now this has caused him to take a deeper look. I keep getting pulled to this deck, so I'll take a look here and see. Take a deeper look at what's truly important in life. Confirmation. Look at the sun, the light, being the light, bringing the light. So I do feel as though this is a real like wake-up call. Caused him to really reflect and want to take accountability for him, his life, and his, I'm here, not legacy. Legacy is not the right word. I get Two of Cups, like his family dynamic, any oh gosh, legacy is not the right word. What is this word? Now I'm feeling the heaviness in my head again. It keeps coming back. Oh, like I'm suffocating, like a suffocating energy here. Take accountability for, I have the Temperance card coming out. His like his actions. I have the Lovers. So there's really something here about like the balance, the dynamic. It could be his partner, because I have the Lovers, Two of Cups, and Temperance coming out. Just showing like wanting to be a good provider, wanting to be someone can count on, wanting to be able to toughen out the storm, wanting to make it through the darkest days, wanting to be the light. I keep hearing wanting to be the light. And now I have the Hierophant with the spiritual awareness coming back in. The spiritual awareness coming back in. Okay, let's get further clarity on these cards that came out. And let me just see if I'm able to dig a little bit deeper and get any more pieces of the puzzle. Why is the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, please? Why is the Lovers and the Two of Cups here? Why is the Lovers and the Two of Cups here? It's all about balancing the scales. Look at that. A solid foundation moving forward, wanting to have a solid foundation moving forward and being part of that, being part of a solid foundation moving forward. And now I have Temperance confirming that. And releasing, I have the Devil coming out, releasing any fear, any self-doubt, anything keeping him stuck or holding him back, seeing clearly the path moving forward. And I do feel as though this scenario is what caused him to really go within and reflect and revisit faith for him and what that means for him. Like, this was the Ten of Swords, right? Like, this was death getting a hold of him. But him seeing, oh my God, I split the deck and it's right there. It was right there. That's confirmation of it. And now I have the High Priestess bringing in the light. Wow. And the Five of Wands. He fought with death. I don't know, if it's more metaphorically, but it sure does feel like physically, and whatever that would look like. So I definitely don't think he's making this up. I think that this brought him, and I don't think anyone's alleging that, but it's one of those things where you have something that you can't explain happen to you, and I understand that 1000%. And one, you're scared, you're heartbroken, you try to go within and reflect on what occurred, and is this real, was this not real? Like, sometimes you even can question yourself, but you know in your heart of hearts what happened, right? And the heartbreak and going within, trying to figure that out. It's just kind of difficult, and then wondering if people will believe you. And I heard that, he had mentioned he doesn't care. This is his truth, essentially. And yes, but it's a nightmare. It's scary. It's a nightmare. It's a burden. But this is showing that it caused him to take action, going back towards faith, going back towards his faith and what that looks like for him, as well as reflecting on his life moving forward. He now is this light. And I have the Devil coming out with the Lovers. The Lovers is what I'm going to put as the light. The Lovers is the light. The divine connection, the divine spark. The divine connection, the divine spark within that brings forth the balance moving forward. What is this card that just fell into my lap? This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to put it here with this Devil card. It is the Nine of Strands. Let me just see if there's anything else from this deck that wants to come out. But I'm really feeling pulled to, this is what led him to really take, I have the Wheel of Fortune coming out again. Take charge of Justice coming out again. Confirmation, stepping up into his strength, allowing himself, there, I'm seeing this as the Fool, but it's like coming out of the dark, going to the light, right? It's that same imagery as the Tower in the other cards, if you can see. So it's what was the catalyst for him to go towards the light and take a deeper look. And look at, I'm in the light. I'm in the light. I took action. I'm in the light, and I feel as though he's appreciative of what he found on the other side. Confirmation of that with the Chariot. He has a newfound attitude of gratitude, appreciation for what he has found coming out the other side, releasing anything that was keeping him, the Hermit energy here, bogged down, stuck, right? And is ready now to focus. And it's for him. It's for him. Like, to be able to move forward and then do what he feels is the best for him, for his family, and his pursuit of his soul mission. Okay, and this is not a reading to really get into the depths of that. This is more a reading to look at what happened, the incident that happened for him, and for him to continue to pursue his divine spark. Okay. And I do feel as though he's doing that. And I do feel as though he's trying to seek as much knowledge as possible and gain as much perspective as possible. And maybe come from a place that's not as disbelieving. And I do have death coming out right here again as I'm ending this deck. So I think he's going to be a lot more open and receptive to perspectives and points of view moving forward, as well as searching for clarity and reasons within himself, as well as having an appreciation greater than his current understanding. And this was a wake-up call, literally, in multiple ways. I'm being led to this deck. I don't know if I pulled anything from this deck, but I'm being led to it right now. And on the bottom of the deck, look at that. Wake-up call, the sun rising, and the chariot, and the Hierophant. Look at that. I'm just... Wow. Okay, let me see. Ow, this top one. Is there further clarity that wants to come out? I'm being pulled to divine spark again. Like carrying the light. Carrying the light. Because I have it coming out as the witch card. And it says the earthly weaver of worlds. But what I'm feeling pulled to is this spark. This like spark to carry with you. The spark to carry with you moving forward. To help you moving forward. I do feel as though there's something bigger that he's meant for, or to help wake up. Let me see if I can just get further guidance on that, because it's coming out. Let me see what deck I feel pulled to. Well, I'm feeling pulled to this one. There's some element here about waking up. I do have it coming out as like the Four of Swords, but it feels like meant to help give back in some way. Confirmation of that with the Six of Coin, and then I have the Moon coming out. So I do think that there's and I mean he is definitely in the eyes of many. Confirmation of that with this Eight of Wands. He's someone that is well respected, I would say. He's someone that people follow and people trust to an extent. I feel as though there's a lot of trust in his broadcasts for many people. And I do feel as though he is a beacon of... I want to say a beacon of hope for many. I'm getting confirmation of that. I have the Death card coming out again. A beacon of hope for many. But I'm seeing this as it's different. It's different. It's because of this situation. Now I'm feeling the rebirth. This is surviving. This is moving forward. So it's weird. It's almost the energy I would get for someone having like a near-death experience and coming back and expressing that. That's the energy that I get for him. And now I have the Justice card coming out. I'm ending this here. I'm ending this here. I feel like that's the message that was meant to come out. And very, very interesting. I do feel as though he's really gone through, at a minimum, transformational change that has set him on the path to rediscovering the divine spark within and what that means in his life and his dynamic, and trying to do what he feels is going to be the best for not just himself, but those he cares about, as well as to help bring balance, peace, and harmony. Balance, peace, and harmony. balance, peace, and harmony. I truly hope that to be true. I'm sending out love and light and healing energy for everyone seeing this video. Please share your shine. Don't dull your shine for anyone moving forward, and keep searching for your divine spark. And if you have found that, keep helping awaken others that need to have that reignited within them. Sending you love and light and healing energy.